Kamolu made several attempts within 2 days to bring Rolia home through dark powers, but nothing worked. The priest became anxious and warned him. "The festival is less than 4 weeks away," the head priest growled. "We have wasted too much time looking for your daughter. If someone else is chosen as Ajere, Rolia will run mad and die within a week. No ritual or power will be able to save her." 3 days to the deadline, Kamolu gathered thugs, loaded them into a vehicle and headed to Agbowa village to forcefully retrieve Rolia. When they arrived at Mr. Badejo's compound, no one was home. Mr. and Mrs. Badejo were at work, their children at school, and Rolia was with Pastor Ade at the church. Since they did not know the whereabouts of Rolia, and there was no one to give them hints, frustrated, Kamolu and his thugs began destroying properties. Neighbors witnessed the chaos and quickly called Mr. Badejo, who rushed to the nearest police station to report the attack. Police officers arrived swiftly and arrested Kamolu and 3 of his thugs. Others managed to flee. Their vehicle was impounded. That evening, news about Kamolu's arrest had spread to Kowa village. The next day, Rolake and some members of Kamolu's family came to the police station to plead for bail. However, the DPO in charge refused. After reading Rolia's statement, he discovered she was 18 years and 2 months old. This piqued his interest, and he considered charging Kamolu for human rights violation. After several rounds of discussion, Kamolu's family began pleading, offering to pay for all the damages caused at the Badejo residence. Mr. and Mrs. Badejo also stepped in to advocate for a peaceful resolution. Eventually, the DPO gave them a document to sign stating that they would never bother Rolia again, as she was legally an adult. The family apologized to Mr. Badejo, and bail was granted. The following week, Rolia returned to school. Her final year exams were fast approaching. Since changing school was no longer feasible, Mr. Badejo committed to driving her to and from Kowa village every day, an exhausting task, but one he gladly took on. Rolia was overjoyed to reunite with her classmates, especially her best friend Victory. She also returned to school fellowship with Victory's help. She quickly settled in and caught up on the lessons she had missed. She focused fully and began preparing earnestly for her exams. Back in the Akpoyi family, rituals for the new Ajere were already underway. The new chosen priestess was Kamolu's brother's last daughter. The villager began mocking Kamolu, who once bragged about his charms and boasted about being the father of Ajere, the powerful girl no one dared to cross. Now that the pride had turned into shame, people began avoiding him, no longer fearing his threats. Rolake, on the other hand, fell ill. The fear and guilt weighed heavily on her. She cried every day, terrified that Rolia might die in a few weeks as the priest had declared. Though she wanted to be close to her daughter, she had signed a document promising never to interfere. One day, she summoned the courage and visited Rolia at her sister's house. Before leaving, she hugged her daughter tightly and broke down in tears. "If Jesus saves your life," she whispered, "then he can save me too and bring me back to him. I want to return." It was quite an emotional moment for the mother and child. The day the new Ajere was officially declared, the entire village expected that Rolia would die. But to everyone's shock, nothing happened. She attended school that same day and focused on her studies as usual. Even when the Ebibi festival was held, nothing touched her. She continued going for extra lessons and even led group study sessions during school breaks. Whispers spread, why hasn't anything happened to her? Could it be that ABB is no longer powerful? Doubt crept into the hearts of many.